Hi, I'm Steve Boston. We're on the streets of New York, and welcome to Ask the People. You know, reality TV sometimes has one fault, and that is it lacks a little reality. So we decided to develop a show where the stage of life is the set, and the people who are invited to appear on our show to debate the issues are selected from spontaneous and sometimes unpredictable on-the-street interviews. So from Main Street to Wall Street, from the guy who lives on the street to the politicians who have to listen to the voice on it, it's time for a national debate on a variety of the issues that affect and shape each of our lives to one degree or another. So now it's time to ask the people. Do you think we should invade Iraq militarily? And anybody can answer. The question is, do you think that the United States should use military intervention against Iraq?
Definitely, without a doubt. What we should do is we should tell them 5 hours in advance, leave your city.
What is your name, sir? Do you feel that the United States should use military action against Iraq?
Americans finish.
If there's proof or evidence, like, in the slightest bit, shouldn't we go in and see, like, wow, Israel's in danger, or wow, America could be in danger?
Well, you know, I'm not a congressman, so, you know.
If I was the president, I would say that, all right, 9/11 is a retaliation for all the wrong the United States has done to bombing the nuclear bomb in Japan and all other things we might have done that are in opposition to the Nation of Islam, but let's call it even now.
All the technology, stock, shut up.
Okay.
No more competition.
I don't mind Muslims. I don't mind Jews. I don't mind freaking Protestants, evangelicals, or whatever.
But could you just answer that question a little more directly?
So I'm an American, full-blooded, of course. 100%, I believe in what we do, but I don't believe that we should be causing problems. We need to make peace, not war.
I think the United States is a bully. They can't go to other countries and make them conform to the United States. You know, it's none of their business of what goes on in other countries, so let's just stay out of it.
We just do what we want. We invade who we want to. I'm honestly embarrassed to be an American when I go to Europe. Well, I mean, I think that we need to develop our international relations.
But the problem is education problem.
Okay, so, I mean, within
My
America...
technology... Education problem.
Education problem.
Saddam Hussein has a lot of biological, chemical weapons. He has a lot of stuff. We have to take him out.
Yes, I do think that the United States should invade Iraq, and I think that they should get rid of any threat to civilian population, you know, throughout the world.
Yeah, we should invade Iraq.
And why not? Why is that?
Because certain people from Iraq came and invaded us.
Because those bastards blew up the World Trade Center. They deserve to get their asses kicked.
Well, I lost my uncle in the World Trade Center. He was a firefighter for 20 years, and I was very sad on that day. And I think we should take military action. First, we need to get bin Laden and try him for murder.
Maybe we should do the one thing that we cannot do, and is find this man that tore down these two buildings and tore up the Pentagon.
Right.
Because with the intelligence that the United States have, it shouldn't have taken a whole year, and they have no clue where this man is at. See, if we can catch up with that man, and then the United States is representing something for real.
America, no more technology.
Okay,
He just already left.
And so I think you should fight back and let them know that you're not afraid and kick ass like America does. We should conquer like the old days. Conquer and divide. America, woo!
Oh, okay.
My technology, no competition.
I don't think they should, because I think it's just a diversionary attack by Bush to take the attention away from all the corporate scandals, which is the real major issue that we have today.
No, I really don't believe that we should go in there militarily. I think that we've lost enough people, and that really to like stir up more chaos is really not necessary.
I'm not personally in favor of it. I think that since we lack a lot of support from other countries in the world, I don't think there's a whole lot of support within our own country.
I don't think that we should go because, like, not very many people know, like, what the reasons are, and I don't think that Bush is, like, he doesn't have enough support. and it'll probably just like bring up more problems with the whole world.
I know a lot of countries in Europe, in particular France, Italy, so many countries are opposed to this.
In fact, I think a lot of Americans they just don't know what to do about it.
Well, I think we need to bomb them first, then talk later.
Well, if they did it, I would think that they should do it wholeheartedly, without half-stepping and pulling out before the objective is achieved.
They're trying to only get one man, and they fighting the whole country.
Technology is stuck at shop.
Right?
No, violence begets violence. They're just going to retaliate, and it's never going to end.
It's not good. It's just only bringing hate more and more, and it's a bad circle. It's all about money and all about power, so it's going to be always like that. So there is no really, until there is a wise man going to come and find idea, but for now...
Who rises above.
I'm a doctor.
I know you're a doctor.
I think, President Bush is an idiot. His father started a war a couple of years ago. If you remember, when he was in office, he started the Gulf War, and it's been nothing but problems ever since. We got fucking Clinton in there. Excuse me, I don't think you can say it on TV.
We'll bleep that out.
We got Clinton in office and everything was fine, you know what I'm saying? Then we get another Bush in there, we're going to war again, you know what I'm saying? It's all over oil, it's all about money, and this country is founded on freedom, it's founded on freedom of choice, freedom of belief.
I see you have no opinion.
We're military. We're military power. That's a Bush president talking about.
Okay, now...
that's nothing.
That's an interesting answer you have there. Do you think they're responsible for people being fat? McDonald's, Burger King, and all that. Relax and make yourself at home.
Jungle food.
I'm an attorney. I'm a personal injury attorney, and I'm sorry, that is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. And I hope other attorneys, many other attorneys I know, have said that it's ridiculous.
I think it's totally ridiculous. If people don't know that fast food makes you fat, then they're blithering idiots.
That's nothing.
Well, I think the case should be thrown out. You can't stop people from eating. If they want to go get McDonald's, that's their problem if they get fat.
This is like a new tobacco kind of a formulated lawsuit.
Yeah. It's people just looking for easy money, I think.
I think that it's a bogus lawsuit. I think that it's, I think that attacking cigarette smoking and things like that, you can pretty much say that nicotine is an addictive product.
It's kind of an addiction. It's like that kind of fantasy of the commercials, the colorful commercials that draw you in there.
Because they're advertising it.
It's very fattening food, and if it's not there, if it's not in their face, they're not going to go in.
I think you cannot blame a fast food restaurant for people going in there overeating and fat. They don't want to work out and stuff. How you going to sue the company? We are responsible for our own health.
You're going to be fat if you're going to be fat. You're going to be skinny if you're going to be skinny.
Right, but they don't make you order a double cheeseburger. We're the one that choose to walk in there and order French fries.
You're living in New York. The vegetables and fruits and things are on the corner everywhere. Why can't we just buy that as easily? And it's cheaper.
If you don't want to gain weight, stop eating so fucking much. Really.
Americans are like the fattest people in the world.
Who's responsible for getting fat in America?
It's like this. America is fat because they eat too much. Stop eating so goddamn much.
You go to Europe, you see McDonald's every block as well. You see, all the same places, but it's not a problem there because they don't feed into it.
I used to work for McDonald's. It's not good. It's not very healthy food.
It is your choice if you want to eat all the fattening food you can. You control what you eat. You control your body.
I eat McDonald's, I eat Wendy's, I'm not obese.
You're going to be fat if you're going to be fat. You're going to be skinny if you're going to be skinny.
Well, I don't blame McDonald's for that. I blame the parents for not good upbringing. They, good habits start at home.
I feel it's my family that's responsible and myself for not cutting down on food. But they should put like calorie warnings on the hamburgers and stuff, so at least we know how many calories we eating.
Yeah, maybe they should say, hey, our burgers are full of fat, grease, and just disgusting shit. It'll clog up your arteries, and you're gonna get obese, get a heart attack, and die.
And then if you eat it, it's your responsibility.
But it's good.
Yes, maybe they could have been a little more forthcoming with the information, but the truth of the matter is we know this food is no good for us.
I don't see how McDonald's would ever have to be like, hey guys, by the way, this is really fattening and bad for you. Even if their advertisements are really like, hey, this Big Mac is really good. I mean, I don't know that doesn't necessarily mean this Big Mac is really good for you.
They're just providing a product. You know, it's up to us as the consumer to choose it or not. They're not making us do anything.
Are they gonna sue Ben & Jerry's now because Ben & Jerry's is fattening ice cream?
It's up to you basically to control that. I don't think we should be suing anybody for our own like problems.
You're gonna be fat if you're gonna be fat. You're gonna be skinny if you're gonna be skinny.
You should, you shouldn't live to eat. You should eat to live.
Well,
So.
I appreciate your honest and straightforward opinion. It's very good.
I'm a New Yorker that loves myself.
Hey, now, what is it?
You see that? That's all good. That's all good.
Now,
Leave Saddam Hussein alone and leave them goddamn hamburgers alone too.
now,
What country is your role model?
hi, we're in Union Square Park tonight, having a get-together debate on several issues from guests that we recently interviewed on the street.
Alan Scott Plotkin, producer, engineer, composer.
Emil Petrov, pathologist. My name is Jesse Veller, I'm a student.
How you doing? My name is Ward, and I'm a bike messenger.
The last time we were out on the street, I asked this particular question. Do you feel that we should invade Iraq militarily? And we'll start with you, Alan.
I don't think we should invade Iraq. I think we should turn it into a parking lot. And I think the only way that we're going to ever take care of these guys is to go in and flatten them, period. We're going to have to fight all the militant Islamic countries, which is coming anyway. So why not take the fight to them? What are we going to wait for? We're going to wait for them to come and bomb us and blow us up and take down our towers, take down our buildings and kill all our families?
It's ridiculous, to say the least. An apocalyptic vision of just everybody coming to fight and hopefully we ending up on top. I can't think of, I don't know. First of all, the idea that we are inevitably going to war with every Islamic country in the world doesn't make sense. I mean, there are a lot of them and there are a lot of us, and to have half of the world fighting against the other half to the, the ultimate destruction of the entire thing.
I didn't say every Islamic country, just the militants. I didn't say every Islamic country, just the militants. I mean, they're doing it. Look at New York now.
Look at New York now. We lost, two my favorite buildings in this city, but thousands and thousands of lives. But we don't see every Islamic country in the world coming to the United States, waging war.
It's a war for the future of the world. Anything may happen if the United States do not retaliate.
Or would any other country roll over and play dead?
I agree with invading over there because I feel it really hurt us with the World Trade Center with what happened. And I find it's a real shame that we haven't even did anything to find bin Laden. As a young person myself, I feel we should be at war and we should be fighting, and I feel we should be out there, and it should be, because I feel if we hit them hard enough, they're not gonna touch us no more. Nothing's gonna happen to us anymore.
I gotta say though, equating Iraq with bin Laden it just doesn't make sense.
They're saying that they have intelligence that proves that he's trying to develop chemical and biological weapons. What are you gonna wait for?
They've said they've had intelligence about a lot of things. I gotta say, when President Bush gets in front of the United Nations, reads a report on the nuclear armament of Iraq, says that this report, fully and completely justifies our invading Iraq, and then 3 hours later the White House says, oh, sorry, he completely misrepresented that report, I gotta say something's wrong. And then, on top of that, when United States troops invaded Iraq, came across 183,000, less than half, supposedly, the buildup along the Saudi border, somebody's making up something there. Guess what?
Because these candy asses put down their guns and said, we're not gonna fight.
Satellite photos are still classified. Why? Because they never existed. I don't know. The people involved in this war have a history of making up shit. They have a history of feeding it to us on a silver spoon, and we have a history of accepting it.
If you try to find out everything in fair and square act at the end, I think you'll be too late. I think action should be done right at this very moment. Because how do you deal with a rabid dog? Huh?
You kill it.
How do you deal with a rabid dog? It's running against you. And it's foaming at the mouth. Well, okay, bring all your statistics, huh? You want to do that? I admire you. Admire your ways. You're
He doesn't have
wonderful.
children. Do you have children?
You have a rabid dog in front of you.
Iraq doesn't have nuclear weapons. Doesn't have. There's no way.
Well, we don't know
Their weapons.
They don't have nuclear weapons. They, when we stopped sending weapons inspectors, we thought they could maybe in a couple of years have some.
But they have chemicals.
Stop sending inspectors and stop letting us get in. I mean,
Because they were spies.
You know what I'm scared of? I'm really scared of something. The Soviet Union disintegrated at some point, and I know them very well. In communist Russia, for a bottle of vodka, you could get a truckload of whatever you want.
So then why doesn't Saddam have a truckload of whatever he wants?
How do you know that?
How do you move a nuclear bomb without finding out?
In a suitcase, my dear, in a suitcase.
Hold on, you know what a tactical
In a
nuclear weapon
suitcase.
is? It fits in a suitcase this big, okay, and it can take out a 10-block radius like that.
Okay.
A tactical. If we don't take the war to them, they will. So they've already proven they're willing to take the war to us. They hit us in New York. I have a friend, okay, who had a person in the plane and a person in the tower. Okay.
It's not gonna stay peaceful if we don't do nothing about it like we should have done a few years ago.
First, we have to know what we're dealing with. And it's like shadow boxing. I mean, you don't deal with a certain country, you deal with an illegal organization that is here, there, and everywhere.
The Twin Towers fell. We don't get to point the finger at anybody we want to point the finger at.
Well, how would you feel if there is a nuclear explosion in Manhattan?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flatten your country to take your oil.
We did.
Oh, that's what we did. We went into Afghanistan to get their oil. We went into Afghanistan to what? To root out communism? To root out torture of people?
We wanted to build a pipeline. The Taliban wouldn't let us. We took down the Taliban. We installed an oil exec. Now we've got pipeline.
That's true.
There's a potential lawsuit against fast food companies that they are responsible for and contributing to the obesity, the fatness of people in America.
May I steal Guinness for my beer belly?
Well,
Europeans are always looking for another
People,
Hey, buy
it's up
American
to
beer.
it's up to everyone else what they want to eat. If you want to eat healthy, you're gonna eat healthy. Everyone knows that. If you want to stay healthy, eat this salad.
I don't think you can really deny that Burger King makes people fat. I mean, you gotta kind of accept that. Cigarettes give you cancer and McDonald's makes you fat. Whether they should be sued about it is kind of, I mean, aren't we responsible for what we eat?
Of course it doesn't, but we're not actually, we're missing the point here entirely, I should say. A lawsuit against a food company, this is totally preposterous. I mean, it's things upside down.
I'm gonna sue the United States for smog. You know, I mean,
what people eat, it's up to them. Now, if they watch too much television, they believe too much to the television, it's their fault. But all of a sudden, there turn out to be too many lawyers in this country, and they're trying to make a living
I got it. I got the perfect answer. Let's take the lawyers and drop them on Bin Laden.
There should be a law that people will be allowed to sue the lawyers for creating artificial lawsuits.
They even say, have it your way. We love to see you smile. That's not forcing you to eat their food.
Okay. Americans claim they're the freest nation in the world, and how come people sort of get influenced so much by television, for example?
You can't sue somebody because you got fat from eating the food. I mean, give me a break. It's like, okay, I'm gonna sue Hershey's for all the chocolate bars I ate when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
Anything to follow up on that, Jesse?
I don't know. It's not like it. I think it's the most well-founded lawsuit in the world. But if people were able to sue cigarette companies for giving them cancer, which seems, I can choose whether or not to smoke cigarettes, and I know the health benefits and risks associated.
They won on that.
If there's a law like that, I mean, I can't see why this isn't the same exact thing.
And I want to invite you back next time, and hopefully we'll have maybe a different combination of
Mental patience.
Mental patience. The next time.
Okay. We're in.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who wants to eat McDonald's?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for arguing with us.
Well, I
Thank
do
you.
my best. Guys,
we needed someone to
thanks
disagree.
very much.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to disagree.
Hey, wait, listen, here, let me give you my card.
Ward, thanks a lot for participating on the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
You're very good.
Thank you.
Different opinion altogether. Jesse, appreciate that a lot.
Oh, it was great.
Appreciate that, and
Just being real
Thank you.
That was good.
Please.
We did. Thank you. We enjoyed it.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yeah, you don't have to really good.
I had a good time.
you can drag me down there. Oh, I see on the left-hand side.
I'll even go with you. As a young man myself, it would be a pleasure to fight for my country. Yeah, well, it's great to bring my opinion, you know? It feels really good. I'm glad.
I must shave my head. This isn't the hokey pokey. Are we shooting? Welcome to our planet. This is awesome. We wish you guys all the best. And don't kill us. We're peaceful people. We dress funny, but it's all good.
All we do is chant and dance. You know?
This is great. You guys are so peaceful. I love this. Can I get my ex-wife involved in this movement? Can you take her in and calm her down? She's so whacked out. What can we do? Is she a new convert, the one right there in the white? Can I buy her from you? How do you work this? You're awesome. I love you so much. She's so beautiful.